Ooh, I like it when I do it like that. Yeah. I got this new thing where I like talking like Ice Spice.
Oh.
I go, I like talking like that. Yeah. Ice Spice is a Down syndrome girl. Have you ever actually paid attention to Ice Spice?
No, I haven't paid attention.
Dude, she is a Down syndrome woman. There is Downs with this woman.
Are we about to look at her?
I'm gonna show you what she looks like. I
know what she looks like,
No,
but not and like. Yeah.
You don't know like this.
Yeah, I don't know like.
I ain't gonna leave you hanging. Okay. You're trying to tell me that this is not a Down syndrome person.
I see what you're saying.
This is a Down syndrome person. Like, there's this, I don't know really how much it's going on now, but like months ago, it was pretty going around, if that's what you want to call it. There was like these like OnlyFans girls doing like sexy content kind of, but not too sexy. And they had like Down syndrome filters on their faces. And people were like, it was throwing people into like this fucking moral gray zone where they were like, I have no idea how to react to this. Like, you know what I mean? They were like, I don't know if I should fuck that thing or, get it some help or what the deal. I have zero idea what is happening, right? That was the shit, like. I actually saw one of those videos the other day and I said, by golly. No, I'm kidding. But this is what it reminds me of when I see Ice Spice. Because Ice Spice got some ass on and you look at that, you go, I'm smash. You know what I mean? You go, I'm smash. And then you see her face, you go, holy shit, wait a minute. I might do some time for this. You go, I might be taking advantage of a mentally handicapped person. Because this here, come on. I mean, this is about as downs as it gets. You don't get any more down than that. There's no more Down syndrome than that. I don't even know if there's any Down syndrome left for anybody else. She's hogging it all up in this photo. Like there's zero Down syndrome left for anyone else. And then this one too.
Yeah, that one too.
This one too.
That one's pretty rough.
This is a Downs fucking woman. I'm convinced. This is a Downs woman. And I'm Downs. I'm smashed the fuck out of this. No, I'm kidding. This is wild. And now she's doing SpongeBob. Look at this. I got to show you this.
What?
I almost forgot about this. I got to show you this. Look, I think this might have been like I don't know if it's like, of course, Instagram with the volume button. Let's see. I got it. I nailed it. I'm getting good with the Instagram volume button now. And after that live last night, dude, holy shit. But I think this was like some sort of,
it says SpongeBob premiere.
Yeah, but this is the thing is I think she did like a song. For it. I think that they have a new movie coming out. We talked about that Burger King's doing like a SpongeBob meal right now.
I saw the maybe part of the music video or something at some point.
She's in full Down syndrome mode. She's like, SpongeBob is cool, yeah. It's like they're cool, yeah. Patrick Star cool, yeah. It's like that. And now, so this is like a premiere or like some sort of something promoting this thing. This is for children, goddammit.
I see what she's wearing there.
But look at them titties, though, dude. Them kids getting that sex ed real quick. SpongeBob teaching them a little sex ed, too. SpongeBob teaching them that. You know what I mean? All right, let's see. And there's still no volume on it. Why is there no volume on it? I hit the volume button. Oh, I turned it back off. Hey, chill. You guys are airing out my dirty laundry like that. There we go. Now we got the volume.
Yo, bro.
All right.
Bro.
Hey, yo, chill. Hold up. Hey. Yo, why they stop it as soon as she's about to turn around and I'm going to get that ass? You know what I'm saying? You stop it like that. God damn, that's fucked up, man. Well, I think this is as good a time as any to do the intro for the show. Hey, welcome to Lost Ox Media. If you're watching, you're probably watching on either YouTube or Spotify. It is a beautiful and lovely Wednesday. New episodes of Lost Ox Media go up on all of your favorite podcast platforms at 4:30 a.m. for audio episodes and 4 p.m. for video episodes. Be sure to check out lostox.media to stay up to date with all things Lost Ox Media. You can follow us on our socials, and you can support the show by buying some merch. I have a Lost Ox Media hoodie here. It's hard to show it without me talking into the microphone, but this is my haircut and my mustache and my hand-drawn logo, you see? We're doing like a Nick Fuentes thing. I'm going to have it's like Groiper Media, Groiper Ox Media on here. And I'm going to be like, we can't accept credit cards. You have to pay for everything with Bitcoin for right now because we're banned from No, I'm joking. You can pay with the credit cards on our website, lostox.media. We got mugs on there, T-shirts, a lot of good stuff. So be sure to check it all out, and as always, we applaud you for your undying support. So we just got done checking out how Down syndrome Ice Spice is. What else do we have on the docket for today? Speaking of like celebrities pulling like stupid moves like that, like Ice Spice, in my opinion, wearing a sexy little ensemble like that to a SpongeBob, whatever the fuck it is, is a little nuts in my opinion. I guarantee you there's children sprinkled all throughout that bitch. But as I said, they get a little coarse and sex. They're going to find out what some fat tits look like at a very young age. And this is what we need in this country. So that's a pretty stupid move. Logan Paul is actually doing some pretty stupid stuff. Not that I expect you to know about it, but he's got a new little scandal going right now. Have you seen me scrolling? Like, because you like to peek over my shoulder when I'm on scrolling on Twitter. You guys should see this shit, bro. I'm on Twitter. I'm scrolling, and she's looking over my shoulder. She's going, "What are you looking at?" No, I'm just joking. But you seen me like? Did you see? I watched that clip where he had that Pokemon card, and he had like that Pikachu Pokemon card, and it was in that like really diamond crusted chain.
No.
Okay, so let me give you a quick synopsis. Logan Paul had bought this like Illustrator like Pokemon card. It's like the rarest Pikachu Pokemon card that you could possibly get, like in every series of every card type of whatever. I don't know too much about that, and I'm not going to make fun of it because it's not really my passion. If it was, I'm sure I'd be balls deep in it. But it's like apparently it's like one of the rarest you could possibly get, and he had purchased this card.
It seems like a funny thing for him to be into.
He's deep. He's deep.
Clearly.
He collects Pokemon heavy. That's one thing. He's been like that for a long time.
Like,
this is
since
not.
he was a little kid.
Yeah,
probably.
This is not like I will defend Logan on this one. This is not like a fad for him. This scandal we're gonna talk about. This is all his bullshit. His love for Pokemon though it seems real. He's been collecting and been into the cards for a long ass time. I will give him that. So he buys this card like years ago, and he ends up setting a Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokemon card ever. But he said it because he paid for the fucking thing, right? Now, I'm sure he didn't pay this excessive amount just to set the record. He probably paid whatever he paid that he felt the card was worth to him, right? That price happened to be like $5.5 million is what he paid for that card, right?
Who had this card?
I don't even know, to be honest, because I didn't keep up with it. But at the time, he like vlogged about it. He made like a YouTube video. He's like, "We're on a private jet right now. We're going to check out the car dealer."
I couldn't have afforded the private jet.
Yeah, it's like these are videos people are watching. These are lives that we're never gonna live. No one's getting on a private jet anytime soon to go buy Pikachu. Okay, no one listening to this at least. So he buys the card for $5.5 million, right? Then after, he does this thing with this company called like Liquid something, Liquid Media or Liquid Trading or something with liquid in it, right? And what they do is they fractionalize the card. They basically say this card is like a stock, and everyone that's on this platform, this Liquid IV, let's call it Liquid IV.
Okay.
Everyone who's on Liquid IV, you can all buy stake in the card as if it was a stock, and you buy stake by buying a certain amount of tokens, and that's how much worth you have in the card, and blah blah blah. Excuse me. Had to hit the cough button. We are not H3 over here, all right? I will not be trying to cough into the mic every fucking opportunity I get.
He would have to pause it every 2 seconds.
You would never hear any audio if H3 paused every single time Ethan coughed. You would never hear anything.
No.
So he fractionalizes the card, right? And then something happens to where, like, the card just gets, like, basically rug pulled. Something happens with the platform to where they have some backdoor dealings, right? And all the money is, like, locked up. And now all the people who, like, own stake in this card can't pull out their money. Oh, none of them can, right? And now Logan is selling the card again. He's auctioning off the card with, like, this new company. This guy that has this TV show on Netflix where he, like, resells, like, old, like, vintage stuff. And he's, like, the king of, like, vintage. I've watched the show before. It is very interesting. I don't remember the name of the show or the guy. But that's who Logan is like, going to auction the card off to, right? Now, people are like, well, what the fuck? You're about to auction this card off, and we can't pull our money out from the other platform that we had stake in the card in. Now,
there's no way he's making that money back on that damn card.
You say that, right? But this is Logan. People buy into Logan's bullshit all the goddamn time. So now I say all that. I give you that little backstory, right? Now this is him promoting the card. Now this was the clip I was telling you about. I thought you might have seen me watching this, like, just in passing. So now this is him selling the card. I wanted to kind of show this to everyone so that we could kind of just get an idea of, like, what's happening now in current day, right?
This is the rarest and most valuable Pokemon card in the world. Pokemon as an asset class has outperformed the stock market by upwards of 3,000% in the last 20 years.
I love how people say that. They go, it's outperformed. All that stuff is based off of, like, look, I'm going to pull a phrase out of Nick Fuentes' book. This is all based off of proportionality. There is a small proportion of people that like Pokemon, and that percentage is based off of, like, their fucking growth, like the value that they're putting into it. This is not the universal value of Pokemon. This is not the S&P 500 where you're like, the S&P does so well because it's the top 500 performing companies. Like, so it doesn't matter which one, they're going to get switched out. It has to be, you have to meet a certain criteria to even be in it, right? So the S&P 500 isn't, like, known universally to give you somewhere between, like, 7 and 11% return, like, per year on average. It's not every year you're going to get that, but over a course of time, right? This guy's sitting there going, Pokemon outperforms that. Why? Because the small chunk of people that like Pokemon, they're just paying more for the Pokemon cards. That's it. You're not going to gain more money in returns holding on to this than you would if you took $5 million and put it into the S&P 500. You'd be living off of that for the rest of your goddamn life based off of those, unless the market crashed, of course. We all know that. But I love when people do that, because that's con man bullshit to try to hype up the card as much as he can because he's getting ready to put it out for auction. No, anyone with half a brain is not believing that Pokemon is outperforming the fucking stock market.
I love that he's put it in a necklace.
I know, right? He puts it in this stupid fucking necklace as if it makes it more valuable. He's like promoting it for children. Ain't no kids got $10 million for what you're hoping to get this card for. Put it in a necklace that an adult would wear, you know?
What adult is wearing a card around their neck anyways? If they were going to, it'd be in that junk.
Who's the guy that does 6'7"? The rapper that does 6'7". What's his name? Boogeyman or something like that?
I don't know, but he would wear it in that chain situation.
You're right. So I eat my words. You proved me wrong. Take it away, Logan.
Has outperformed the stock market by upwards of 3,000% in the last 20 years. It is a generational game and franchise that is the #1 highest grossing and most popular franchise.
It's a generational run. Pokemon is on Pokemon, just like Nick Fuentes, is on a generational run.
3,000% in the last 20 years. It is a generational game and franchise that is the #1 highest grossing and most popular franchise in the world. This card is the best out of all of them. It is the 1/1 PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator.
Now, how much is the stuff around it worth?
Yeah,
I see a lot of diamonds.
A lot of diamonds. Right. I paid $75K for this custom chain.
How did you get into?
That seems like a lot of diamonds for $75K, right? Seems like you're getting a lot of bang for your buck if you got that many diamonds on your chain for $75K.
Well,
what does that lead you to believe if you got that many chains on that, or that many diamonds on that chain? It only costs $75K. Might be some cubic zirconium in there. When's the last time you heard that phrase, cubic zirconium? I don't hear people saying that a whole lot anymore. You know?
No, I guess
cubic
not.
zirconium.
Yeah.
That's a phrase that rolls off real fucking nice. Cubic zirconium. Sounds like that would be like the nicest. That was marketing. Whoever came up with that was marketing. That was some guy at K Jeweler was like, how do we fucking market these fake ass fucking shits to the cheap man? They go, I got it. Call it cubic zirconium. They'll eat it up. It sounds so scientific. Imagine you tell your wife, babe, I got you a fucking fat rock or some cubic zirconium. Fuck a diamond. Diamond sounds so plain. You got cubic zirconium on this guy. You know what I mean? That sounds better to me. Yeah. Sounds better to me. I don't know.
Investing in these collectible cards.
Someone gave me way too much money as an adult. And as a kid who grew up playing the game, I was like, oh, wow, there's a trading card game here, and I can spend my entire net worth on it. And I did that with this card.
Interesting. So if someone's new to this space, that's never been, I mean, this is an asset class that is completely foreign to most investors.
That is also a lie. I want to make sure people know that before we continue reading. Logan owns Prime. He's a fucking WWE superstar. He has a podcast that just got licensed to the WWE, so he probably got a fat fucking check for that. This guy has easily got to be worth at least between 20 and 50 million bucks. Easily. Prime is like in every fucking store. As much as you hate to admit it, it's fucking all over. He's making a goddamn killing off of that drink. He didn't put his entire net worth into a $5.5 million card. Oh, what happened? The $75,000 chain put you in the fucking in the deep? You put you in the red? That's $75K? He wipes his ass with $75K. So I just want to make sure everyone, this guy's bullshit city, dude, from the rip.
Where would you start? We obviously can't start with one of those.
Yeah. I mean, man, go to your local card shop. Go on eBay. Buy a card that you think looks cool or that you have a connection with. That's what I did. I love Pokemon more than anything. I have one tattoo on my body. It's a Squirtle. I got it before I even started.
What's a Squirtle?
Squirtle's a water type. He's a starter Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
The news guy's like, what's a Squirtle? He's like, I think I might have seen that on one of those sites, one of those ones, you know. Now you get a warning when you go on those sites. They don't, you know. The guy's like, here in, where are they? Well, this is probably like New York or something. Well, if they're in New York, they could probably watch Pornhub. He doesn't get those. Like, we get down here in the South, you try to hit up Pornhub, dude.
I forgot it was a state-by-state thing.
Yeah, there's like some weird lady like sitting there like this in the Pornhub thing. She's like, you can't watch this. I'm like, yo, calm down, lady. Chill. Like, I don't even know you like that. And she's just sitting there fully clothed going, you can't watch this. There's like all these fucking words on the screen. I'm like, I'm not reading none of that. What are you guys doing? All this shit. It's Pornhub. That guy's like, what's a Squirtle? He's like, hey, do they do that like that? They go, yep, 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 yep. I gotta hear that again.
Before I even started,
what's a Squirtle?
Squirtle's a water type. He's a starter Pokemon.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
How much did you pay for that card?
And you activate them like this. You go like that. And you keep rubbing the turtle back and forth. You go like that, back and forth. You go, Squirtle.
Oh, Logan gave him such a serious answer, too, and he's over there giggling.
Oh, yeah. Because the guy knows. He goes, we're going to take it there, right, Logan? Logan goes, hey, buddy. He goes, calm down. It's a fucking Pokemon card. You're getting all hot and bothered over this. The goddamn Pokemon.
I'm dating myself.
It's fine.
How much did you pay for it, and how much is it worth?
Yeah, great question. I paid $5.3 million for this card.
Wow.
I set a Guinness World Record for the most expensive Pokemon card ever sold back in 2022.
Again, because that's what you paid for it. You said it because that's what you paid for it.
Wow.
If it would have cost $4,999,999, whatever, you know what I mean? Then that would have been the world record. You know, it would have been whatever.
After I wore it out to my WrestleMania debut around my neck like this. And your question, how much is it worth? We will see. I don't know. I am finally, after years of Ken Golden convincing me to sell this thing at auction, I'm sending it to auction this February.
So that's the guy's name, Ken. I think Golden.
I'm sorry, but if I paid that much money for something, I feel like I would want to keep it. Like,
is it Ken Golden? Oh, it is. I just spelled it wrong. So I'm sorry. Say that again.
if I bought something like that, I wouldn't want to sell it. Like, it would be something I wanted.
Logan don't care, though. Like, he probably cares to a certain degree, but money is going to trump everything with a guy like Logan. This is typical behavior for Logan. When we're going to get into the scam part. Now we haven't gotten there yet. We're just the card, the liquid platform that I told you about. Yeah, it's Logan's card, but if the platform's having issues, right, and the people can't get their holdings out, that's more on the platform, right? That's what it sounds like to me. It's like, all right, my card is there, but it's like you guys have to talk to the platform about that. But this is the guy that he's going to sell the card with now, this Ken Golden guy. He's an auctioneer. The name of the Netflix show is The King of Collectibles. That's what I wanted to look up with him, because it is a decent show. I watch it and I'm like, I'm hooked.
I feel like I would probably like that show.
Yeah, it's one of those mind garbage, like True TV, the home networky type shits, but you can't help but watch it anyway. You know, it's kind of one of them. And the collectibles just make it super interesting, if I'm being honest with you. My tism comes out in full effect. I'm Down syndrome. When I watch The King of Collectibles, I'm Down syndrome. I'm watching the TV like, yeah, like Ice Spice, like, yeah, you know, I'm in it. So now we see Logan is selling the card, this liquid something, whatever. They're having an issue, right? Now, here's where it gets a little bit interesting. Logan makes this statement right here. He says, attention, as you may know, the PSA 10 Pikachu Illustrator was previously listed on Liquid Marketplace, is the name of this platform, right? Where users could purchase tokens that, according to the company, represented fractional ownership interests in the card. In May 2024, consistent with the platform's terms, I repurchased the card. So people bought stake into the card on Liquid Marketplace, and then Logan bought the card back. So now people should be able to get either cash their money out, get some sort of proceeds from the sale, something, right? Hold on. Had to cough. Unfortunately, afterward, the company and some of its principals faced regulatory scrutiny, a process in which I have had no involvement or insight, as it does not relate to me. I recently learned that the platform also experienced operational issues which affected users' access to accounts and funds held on the platform. As a result, many Liquid Marketplace users have been unable to access their buyout proceeds or wallet balances with no clear timeline for resolution. Now, this sounds like a pretty goddamn big issue, right? It's a good thing Logan has nothing to do with this. For those affected and unable to withdraw your funds, please know that I'm actively working with Liquid Marketplace to help ensure these funds can be released in the near future, just as intended when I repurchased the Illustrator in May 2024. Stay tuned for updates. Now, here's something that you might not know because you're not a very avid Twitter user. People who are listening probably know this already. There's something on Twitter called community notes, right? And what it is when people see something on the platform that they clearly know is bullshit, they will start to community note it. And after a certain amount of like confirms that like, no, this is bullshit and here is the source for the truth, the community note will get tacked to the post. And there's nothing you can do to take the note off of the post. It's just on there. And it's basically been verified through like a general consensus of people that are verifying like, no, this is false. This is the truth, right? This fucking little PSA that Logan did got community noted. And the community note says Logan Paul launched the Liquid Marketplace in April 2022. So he's saying that he has no involvement with this.
But it's his.
It's his fucking company. He helped launch the company in 2022. Now wait until you see this. The community note also left a link.
Logan here as an
left a link to a fucking post of Logan talking about him being co-founder of Liquid Marketplace. Watch this.
What's up, y'all? Logan here. As an avid collector and strategic investor myself, I am so stoked to announce the launch of Liquid Marketplace.
Boom, got him, bro. What the fuck?
How does he think he's not going to get found out about this? What the fuck?
I have no idea. I have zero idea how you can seriously think that like people will not just find out that you clearly had. This is the thing is Logan's doing so much of this shit. He doesn't remember. Like he probably legitimately has no recollection of doing this. He's done so many of them. Like not that he's on drugs or anything. He's probably done so many PSA promotion, I'm launching this, I'm scamming that, I'm doing that. He just doesn't even fucking remember.
Well, he better have somebody fact-checking his ass.
He needs to have his social guy go and be like, can you fucking time machine this real quick? Make sure that we're in the clear before I throw this statement out to the public like this. So they just hit him like right out the gate. And he's about to talk about how good it is, how you can do all this nice stuff by buying stake in certain collectibles.
A platform where collectors can buy and sell fractions of rare collectibles via tokens on the blockchain. As a co-founder of Liquid Marketplace, I believe we're set to level the playing field by allowing anyone to own a piece of the world's rarest collectibles and build their portfolios instantly. Here's how it works.
I don't care about how it works.
So just kind of, I know it's not exactly what we're talking about, but why would you want to own part of something that is a collectible, but you physically don't get to have it?
I have zero idea.
Because to me, if I have a collectible, I want it in my physical possession so that I can look at it.
I don't know. This is all just, to me, this is like some MLM shit. Like multi-level marketing type fucking crypto. Like if you're talking... If you're talking something tangible like collectibles and then you in the same sentence or breath start mentioning shit about the blockchain, I'm out. Like, why the fuck are we talking about the blockchain right now? You're talking about collectibles, to your point. I need tangible. I need this thing in my fucking hand. I don't want to be paying a fraction into a fraction into a fraction. For that, you know what I will do? This is one that I would do. I would pay like a layaway on gold at like a gold place. I would pay into like, you know what I mean, weekly or monthly until I purchase
but you
the
still
whole
end
ounce.
up with something. This
Exactly.
you never end up with anything.
Yeah, you don't, because you're never going to own the majority share. Like what happens if some guy, this is what I want to know. This is my question for a platform like this. Because the way that stocks work is like you'd have to have an assload of money to do this. But like when you own majority shares of a public company, then you are like the head, like you're basically the owner. You're going to be the one who has the majority votes on the board, all that bullshit, right? So like if somebody had enough money to try to acquire Apple that way, like they essentially could try. You know what I mean? Like that would be the barometer, is you just have to have enough money to purchase majority share of the company, right? Now, whether the company allows it or whatever the situation may be, that's a whole nother story. But that's how that works. So now what if some just rich guy is like, some Saudi, is just like, fuck it, and just purchases majority shares of the card? Do you have to like mail him the card? I mean, you put it up on the platform and technically like that person has majority shares in the card. Would they not be technically the new owner of the card? If that's how you're doing it,
Maybe.
I'm just trying to poke holes in his shit,
Yeah.
Like that's what, to me, I go, oh, so Logan's pulling quite the fast one here, you know? And I love the fact that he's like immediately gets community noted on that. So I just wanted to give it up for Logan Paul, you know. Got yet another fine scam coming from the Paul brothers, you know. Last time a Paul was involved in crypto scam. Now this wasn't direct. This was more third party, but the Hawk Tua girl.
Yes.
He signed her through his fucking gambling company. It was called Better or something like that was the name of his gambling company. And she does a couple podcasts. Then he introduces her to some sketchy crypto people. And next thing you know, she rug pulls America. Nobody even gives a fuck about that bitch no more. And I'll tell you what, she had a very promising career before that crypto bullshit. Like, that bitch would have still been on everybody's fucking front page of every goddamn thing right now if that wouldn't have happened. Everyone wanted, excuse me, I'm full of fucking Bert Kreischer today. I'm coughing, I'm burping. But everybody wanted to go on that girl's podcast when the shit was bumping, you know? Not so much anymore. What else we got? You want to jump into some funny videos real quick? I'm about to light this joint back up, dude. Fucking.
I just lit mine.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do it. I got to get a new waiting song. This one, this little H3 doo-wop, kind of getting a little played out for me. You know, I don't know if I'm feeling it too much anymore. We need to get a new Diddy Bop. For that. Okay. You know? Because that kind of shit gets me in the mood. I get a good Diddy Bop, and I'm ready to go, dude. I'm ready to watch all sorts of funny videos. So, look, let's check this one out. I've kind of been obsessed with these right now.
Oh, my gosh. I saw this one, too.
See, you're, like, ahead of the curve. This is like a new, like, liberal haircut. This is what the captions are saying.
Listen, I saw someone else with a similar.
You saw this in person?
No.
Oh, you just seen more than one?
Yeah.
So have I. I've gone down like a rabbit hole. I have like 1, 2, 3, 4 of these I have on here. I saved.
Of people shaving their heads?
Yes, I have
so
it.
I just saw one. I don't know that she had already been shaved. She was, well, maybe you have it on there.
Bro, the shit is rough, bro.
Why?
I have zero idea.
And this poor woman already, look at her scalp. You haven't even played the video, and that scalp looks. Oof.
Dude, this bitch looks rough, bro. Look at that. Jesus Christ, dude. That's like ripped. Like, that's not even like a cut. It looks like it's like ripped and like smushed. Like the skin is like smushed over to the side. Let's try to get a good.
No, I don't want to.
Not for you, for the viewer. Not for you.
I see it too.
Look at that. She looks hacked the fuck up, dude. And it's always some like I'm not saying she's a supermodel, but she's not ugly. And she has very pretty eyes. Like, she has these big blue eyes. Like, you know what I mean? Like, what are you doing? You're fucking yourself up like this.
Hair grows back.
But this is what I don't like. She's got fucking hairy armpits and the whole night. This is crazy. The armpit shit. I don't care how much you want to go back to the caveman days or whatever. Nah, fuck that. Girls got to be hairless. Bitches got to be hairless, God damn it. I'm putting that PSA out, Logan Paul. Look, this girl's crazy. What do you do? What are you even brushing, homegirl? And this is what I don't get. Why are you stepping into a realm that you clearly have no fucking right to be in? Shaving your head like this? This is a man's world, bitch. You know what I'm saying?
Clearly, look at what she did to herself.
She hacked herself up. Why not get one of those ones that, like, you know, the buzzers that I'm talking about that are made for that? They'll get you bald. If you get a good pair, they'll get you bald. You won't have a nick on you. You won't have a nick on you. And something about those things feels kind of good, too. Like, when it's on my face, and I got to get one. I wouldn't mind getting one, but I don't shave a whole lot anymore. But, like, if I got one, maybe I'd shave more.
I've had that. Those things have been on, like, my advertisement when I'm scrolling on social media. Some
Yeah.
man trying out 3 different ones.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, that's what this girl needs. She doesn't need this. She's fucking herself up with this. The hairy armpits. Jesus.
I didn't even pay attention
Christ.
to her armpits. And look at that razor choice.
Why get the cheapest razor you can possibly get? Like, that thing costs 33 cents max. That thing is cheap, dude. It's the cheapest fucking thing. There's not any lubrication strip on there, like nothing. There's no nothing. It's probably legitimately has 1 blade on it, which is like you're gonna hack yourself up with 1 blade. Well, that's what's gonna happen. That's why all the good ones have 3-4 blades in them, because it's smoother. It like helps even it out, so you're not just hacking yourself up. 1 blade, if your skin like bunches up even a little bit, you're getting cut. You know what I mean? That's how that's gonna work.
I'm just.
It's like watching like a torture video or something. Ugh. Especially because she has no finesse with it. She's dragging the shit across like.
I mean, I was gonna say, doesn't she shave her legs? But no, she probably doesn't.
She probably doesn't. Oh, don't go for round 2.
That's why her scalp looks like that.
All against the grain and shit like that too. Disgusting, bro.
Ugh.
Somebody kill this hairy bitch. Does she leave the dumbass little sideburns?
Yes, she does.
Oh, God. Don't do that. Don't do that with the fucking like it's ASMR and shit. Sounds like she's beating the top of a watermelon. She's going bloop, 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 bloop. Listen to that. It sounds like a watermelon. Listen. Calm down with that shit. There ain't not a thing going on inside of that head. That shit sounds hollow. It's like a bloop, 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 bloop. Bro, she thinks she slay with that, bro. Get your hairy ass out of here, bro. And I want to know what's in that goddamn bathtub. Is there like floaties or something like that going on in there? Like, look at that.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe.
I'll zoom in a little bit. Something is in the bathtub. I don't normally have stuff in my bathtub like that. So I want to know what is in the bathtub.
Probably floaties.
What are the floaties for?
Maybe she's got kids.
Fuck her kids. If she has kids, she has to get them taken away. Because if you're cutting your hair like this and not shaving your armpits and your skin is like 2 different fucking color tones, because like in my, I would normally think on a person I see that, I go, oh, she has like one of the skin things and the melatonin and whatever. With this girl, I go, no, her skin is 2 different tones because she has like dirty armpits or something like that. That's what I go to. Because this bitch looks disgusting. Okay? Okay? Yes or yes? You know what I mean? Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Get out of here with that. And I'm telling you, Ashley, it's gonna be a thing. This is gonna be a thing. We're gonna see this in person sooner than later. Because we live where we live, this is gonna happen.
Oh, yeah.
Imagine running around Noda. This is gonna happen in that fucking place. Don't worry. I know I doxed myself. Noda. Ain't nobody give no fuck about Noda. Look at this bullshit.
Why?
Look at that toppy, curly, QE thing you got going on here. Look at that. That's rough. That is rough. Look. I like how she gives you the illusion that it's a normal haircut at first. And then you see that fucking Dr. Evil coming along. She goes, $1 trillion. You know what's funny is like these type, because the first one had a joking caption saying like new liberal haircut. Let's be real though. Liberals are going to be the only people rocking this kind of hair. Ain't no conservative any person. Right. No conservative or straight down the middle person is going to be
Did you read her shirt?
What it said, like protect the children of something?
It's like protect the children, not guns.
Okay, there you go. Well, I can protect the children with guns. I can tell you that. I can also do a lot worse to the children. I hate children, so I'm bang bang. But you know what's funny is let's be real, liberals are the ones that are gonna get this kind of haircut, right? And they're kind of doing like the Jew curl thing, right? And right now, what's very popular with liberals? Free Palestine. It's kind of like not anti-Semitism, but kind of like anti-Israel, right?
Yeah,
like
right.
They don't want that. You're going to see a lot more curls in Israel than you're going to see here in America. You're going to see more curls in Israel than you're going to see in New York. And trust me, they call it Jew York for a goddamn reason. All right? There's a lot of Jews out there. So this is ironic to me that they want to leave like the little, like the sideburn kind of thing to me. You know, it's not curly, but girls, they always straighten their hair, right? Don't you like, I feel like every girl has like some sort of curl.
My hair's pretty
straight.
Yeah.
You got any Asian in you? Asians are like the only people I've met, aside from you, I guess, that are like, dude, you could throw an Asian in a dryer and they still come out pin straight.
Yeah,
hair.
no, my hair's not straight like that.
It's like nuts, dude, how straight Asians' hair is. It's nutty.
But I feel like
I like it, though.
You've seen my hair air dried. It's not really, there's not really wave.
Yeah, I guess. I've never paid attention to it like that, though. I'm a man. I pay attention to manly shit.
Okay.
You know? When your calves are fucking muscular and chiseled, and I see you mogging through my goddamn kitchen, then I'm going to start paying attention. So you changing your hairstyle and your nails, so I don't pay attention to that shit. You know? I'm a man. I speak muscle.
Okay.
You know, it's funny, though. I know we're trailing off a little bit, but it is funny how, like, men will work out to get good looking and shit like that, and other men will compliment them 10 times more than a woman would in public. Like, guys will see, like, a jacked dude, and they'll be like, bro, you're looking good, bro. Like, you know.
It's the same for women.
Is it, you think?
Yeah. I mean, I'll compliment somebody on their outfit and things like that. Or,
but for women, it's like guys aren't going to say to some girl, like, you're looking tight. Like,
well,
you know.
women aren't going to walk up to a man and just say that normally either.
But it would be acceptable. I guess I'm throwing maybe some sort of double standard bullshit into it, which I didn't intend to. But, yeah, I don't know. You just see guys. Guys will be like, yo, that ass looking tight, bro. Them legs looking thick, bro. You looking like you're hitting the gym. You do it for the women. The women just walk by. You look. As a matter of fact, you hit up a girl. They're like, I don't want a dude that's all chiseled up like that. Like an average chick, you know? They're like, the chiseled up and all that. It's kind of off-putting.
Yeah, and it comes with a stereotype of a person, too, for sure.
An archetype is what we like to say around here. I like saying archetype. You don't have to say archetype. I say archetype.
I just didn't think.
I'm a man and I'm smart, so I say archetype and you don't.
Okay.
Because you're a woman. No, I'm joking. So, yeah, this is it. A 20-second haircut. Let's see what else we got. And we're starting to see an archetype here, too. The big blue eyes, the very pale skin. The last girl, did she have freckles, too, like that one?
I don't know. How many more of these you got?
Dude, these are going to get worse. Watch. You think that they're getting better, they're getting worse. Watch. This girl, you already know this one's going to be wild. Green eyebrows.
Yeah.
Pink lipstick. Nose piercing. Monroe piercing. The Monroe is a tricky one. Because I kind of find the Monroe hot, but that comes with the price. You think the fucking muscles come with the goddamn price? The Monroe piercing comes with the goddamn price. You might wake up with a gun in your goddamn mouth. If you end up messing around with the girl with the goddamn Monroe. Because it always comes with this. Either comes with this on the outside or this on the inside. And it's worse when it's on the inside. You meet a girl with the Monroe and she looks normal for the most part. All the green eyebrows and all that, that's on the inside. And you ain't going to find that out until it's too late. At least this girl's giving you warning signs. You know? That's how I look at it. I go, thanks for the heads up. I appreciate that. Let's check out her haircut. just with cutting her bangs like that, she's aged herself like 15 fucking years. In my opinion. As soon as she seen, like, I saw those bangs, I was like, this bitch looks old as fuck now. And she wasn't looking, like, she actually didn't look bad.
Yeah.
It was an alternative style haircut. But, I mean, I'm smashed. That's the biggest compliment I can give you. I'm smashed. That's the phrase for today. Sexual harassment. No, I'm joking. But, I mean, this is fairly normal. And she doesn't look crazy old here. Soon as she hits one of these, I go, this girl is like fucking 87 now, you know?
Honestly, kind of a difficult haircut to do.
Are you saying she's slaying?
I mean, I don't want to wear that haircut, but I like it from like my hairstylist perspective. I do like this haircut.
Okay, so this bitch is slaying.
The stylist
You can admit it.
The stylist is, yeah.
The stylist is slaying. Why keep the curl?
Listen.
What?
I like that gray piece is popped out, though.
You like
big
that?
chunk of, yeah. Like, she's cut the dark out specifically so that spot probably is more gray anyways, but she's accentuating it the way she's cutting it, and I like it.
This is taking a turn that I am not liking.
Okay.
I don't like how... No, I'm joking with you. We can keep on the positive. I'm just fucking around. I just wanted to shit on it a little more.
Okay.
I like getting the professional insight on this. I'm not a fucking hairstyle. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You're giving me.
But I would not want to wear this hairstyle.
No, but I appreciate that. I like your appreciation of it.
Yeah.
That's fine. We can live with that.
The first two, though. Oh.
But see, even that, I'm staying away from that girl.
Well, yeah. I see all that.
Respect to the hairdresser. Big ups, but I'm staying away from that woman. I might stay away from the hairdresser. This one's bad. This one's already bad. My name is Messi. Is this a guy? This might be a guy.
Might be.
This might be a man's.
My name's Pink and I'm really glad to meet you. You're recommended to me by some people. Hey, is this illegal?
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
I think you might be right.
This is a guy.
Yeah.
But why? This is too much. You even got the trans doing it? This is a liberal haircut.
Yeah.
This is our new liberal haircut. Let's give it up for the libs. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for the libs of TikTok. Yay, 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 yay. Oh. What else we got? Oh. Before we move on, all right, so the next big thing I want to get into, we have a couple of clips. You guys are going to fucking love this. We have a couple of clips of Tony Hinchcliffe, right? The roast battle comedian, the roast god, Tony Hinchcliffe. We got these clips of him bombing his ass off during a roast battle, out of all things. You would think Tony would do well at something like a roast battle. He does not. This was terrible to watch. It's 3 very quick time because we're gonna get into those a little later though. For right now, I want to jump into 2 more little funny videos real quick. This right here, I should have made this the intro to the show. This is probably the catchiest goddamn song I've heard since Kanye West's Heil Hitler. Okay? This is the catchiest fucking shit you're gonna hear in a long time. This is a Japanese like junkyard advertisement or some shit like that. This shit is nuts, but this is the catchiest song this is 2026 is gonna be off to a great start. If we got shit like this coming out of it, this is gonna be good. Listen to this.
my factory.
many engines in my factory.
In my faggotry. In my faggotry. That will be stuck in. Tell me that's not going to get stuck in your head. Engine in my faggotry. I had lots of engine in my faggotry. The faggotry part is so funny, dude. What faggotry is going on here? What faggotry is this?
Engine in my factory. Many engines in my factory. If you need a many engine, you can tell me. I want to take a lot of engine.
Yeah, she wants to take a lot of engines. In America, it means a lot of different. That means something totally different than what it means in Japan. You take a lot of engines. All right, let's keep going.
Forget you, and I can remember you. They are complete and very perfect. If you need a day, I want you to come and get a day. Many engines in my factory.
Many engines in my faggotry. I hope she brings it back to the chorus right now. I want that. Engine in my faggotry.
Engine in my factory. Many engines in my factory. If you need a many engine, you can tell me. I hope you can take a lead.
I'll take 10,000 engines. I'll take 1 million engines, please. If she's singing if I get a little fucking skinny Jap with fat tits like that, and she's engine in my faggotry, and she's right wing, she's worried about faggotry in America. All right, I'll take 10. I'll take 10. I love that. In my faggotry. I like how she evens it out too. When she said faggotry, she goes, engine in my faggotry. She brings it down low and then evens it out. In my faggotry. I have one more song. This one's not as good.
What is happening on his head?
First, before we even play this, I wanna point out one thing first and foremost. Let's take note of the size of the pupils of our subject, right? Notice how huge they are. Now, this is a clear sign of either one of two things: hallucinogens or opiates, right? Very telltale sign here. I'm going hallucinogens, right? And the reason why I'm going hallucinogens is because that motherfucker got 4 fudgesicles strapped to the top of his goddamn head. Now,
Stuck in a watermelon.
and every one of them is stuck into the rind of a watermelon. Now, if you're listening and if you're just listening at home, this guy has a carved out half of a watermelon rind on the top of his head as if it's a helmet. He has the other 2 quarters of the watermelon strapped to his ears as if they are ear muffs, right? And on the top of the watermelon helmet, jammed in to the watermelon rind, are 4, I count them 4 fudgesicles, full-size fudgesicles, the type of shit that you would eat back in school. And I'm telling you right now, this video makes me want to eat a fucking fudgesicle. We might have to go and buy fudgesicles after this.
Okay.
Just to eat one.
Yeah.
Off of this fucking guy. Now, this guy is also bringing the tunes. Let's check out his song.
I'm the watermelon fudgesicle head man. Fudgesicle head man. Fudgesicle head man. I'm the watermelon fudgesicle head man. Fudgesicle head man. sick ahead, man.
I'm the watermelon fudgesicle hat man. Fudgesicle hat man. Fudgesicle hat man. This is what people will do to get famous. See, I do this to try to get famous online, right? But other people do this. This is what they do. And you know what the sad part is? This is going to work like gangbusters. Ain't nobody going to watch us. And everyone's going to be stuck on, I'm the watermelon fudgesicle pop man. Rightfully so, I will say rightfully. You should be watching this over us. This is fucking pure genius, in my opinion. There's no fat on this. The watermelons, the earmuff, the string that's used to tie it all together.
The popsicle.
The popsicles, the dripping on his face.
Woo.
The clear signs of acid ingestion. Mushrooms, perhaps. You know? This man is tripping his balls off. And he's doing it all for TikTok. He's doing it for the gram, as they say. You know? 6'7". You know, this guy is on one.
I'm the watermelon fudge.
And he sounds like a cow when he first starts it every time. It sounds like he's going, moo, and then he goes, fudgesicle watermelon man, or whatever he says. Like, but every time it sounds like he's like about to go, moo.
Sick ahead, man.
You hear? It sounds like he's about to start mooing.
The watermelon sick ahead, man. Sick ahead, man. Sick ahead, man.
You love that.
I'm the watermelon sick ahead, man.
Put that shit on a trap beat, bro. That shit.
Does he just sing this for a minute?
Yeah, 1 minute and 8 seconds.
The whole same thing over and over.
You throw this on a goddamn trap beat, and that's it. That's it. That's it. Imagine that. Boom, boom, boom. I'm the watermelon. Boom, boom, boom. Fudgesicle hat man. Boom, boom. You know what I mean? That should be crazy, dude. Blow your whole goddamn house down. 4 fudgesicles deep. My man had 4 fudgesicles on his goddamn head. That shit serious as hell, bro. So what do you want? We have more funny links and Tony Hinchcliffe. And we have Steve Will Do It.
And we got to talk about breakfast.
Oh, God, our breakfast. Guys, wait until you hear about this breakfast, bro. We go to this place. We sit down. They sit us in the fucking corner, right?
It seemed nice at
It was
first.
nice. It was beautiful. We sat down in this corner, like, away from everyone. We were, like, you know, nice and tucked away. Nice view. Like, the whole where we were sitting is nothing but, windows and shit. You know, it was pristine. It was heavenly. It was divine. Okay? We're at, like, Waffle House. You know? It's like, we're at a very cheap establishment. We were not at Waffle House, but it was a very cheap establishment. That being said, we were sat somewhere away from everyone, which I personally like. I think I can speak for you in that as well, yes. Right? I just don't want to be next to anyone like that when I'm eating. Bro, they sit like a fucking 9-top next to us. It's like 3 adults at the 9-top, and then everyone else is fucking kids, right? So right away, I'm already like, I'm putting my hand to my face like this. I'm like, God, this shit sucks. Ashley over here is fucking staring at everyone as they're getting sat down. She's looking up and looking down and looking up. Every single person's getting it, right?
That sounds about right.
So we sit down. We're getting our food and everything. We just get our food. We get ready to start eating, right? The second that we start eating, I'm like just cutting into my sausage. Mind you, I am an early bird. I'm up at like 6 in the morning, 7 in the morning. So we're at breakfast at like 8:30, 9 o'clock maybe, right? The latest. So it's fairly early. It's not the earliest ever, but it's still fairly early. I just cut into my goddamn sausage, and they start like playing a game where they're like smacking the silverware around and switching places with everyone. And dude, I'm like, what is even happening here? Like, what is even going on? Ashton Kutcher is about to come out of here. I'm getting punked. This is how old.
It was a lot.
I was getting pissed. And I even told you what I said. I said, I will fucking ask the server to sit us somewhere else. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck about hurting some little kid's fucking feelings or making it look weird that we're going to get up because we clearly don't want to sit next to your fucking dumbass kids, right? I have no problem with that. I hate kids. I was packing. I could have just shot them all if I wanted to, all right? I'm taking the nice route. So, I have no problem. Luckily, thank God they fucking stopped. But, like, even they start, what? And then just when you think it's over, we get, like, 20 more good, decent minutes. They're still talking, but there's, like, fucking 6 people. You can't fault them for, like, us being able to hear them, right? I don't get annoyed by that. But we get, like, 20 more good minutes, and then what happened? Happy birthday. All the fucking goddamn employees start coming out, singing these fucking assholes goddamn songs. Thank God we were getting the fucking check. I would have shot every single fucking one of them. I would have said, oh, it's your birthday? It's your birthday? How old are you? 9? I have a 9mm right here. I go, boom. There you go. Take that. How about 9 of these MMs? So that was, do you have anything else to add to that? That was pretty much it as far as that's how I remember it. I was seeing red, though. So I might not have remembered it correctly.
No, that was pretty accurate. That game was silly.
Yeah, and then you called the server the N-word, I think, at some point.
Me?
Yeah. You called that poor...
I did.
No, I'm joking. I'm joking. I called her the N-word, and she was white. I said, hey, you.
I liked her. She filled up my coffee a lot. She
came every fucking 35 seconds to see if we needed new coffee.
Well... How often am I drinking coffee and it's never refilled?
Well, what is this bitch think that our throats are made of fucking steel? Like, I cannot drink coffee that fucking fast. This bitch was over every 35 seconds. I was like, holy shit. Like, I do not have a porcelain throat. I'm sorry. You know what I mean? This is crazy talk. Or what's it? It's not porcelain, but coffee cups are made out of ceramic. I don't have a fucking ceramic throat. I'm sorry. I can't just take the fucking coffee down like that. It's like, what is happening here? A porcelain throat. What am I eating shit? I got a porcelain throat. You can shit down my throat. So what are we going to get into next? Get into this Tony Hinchcliffe? Honestly, the Steve will do it a video. Aside from him giving away some money and it being like 1,000 times better than anything Mr. Beast has ever done, there really wasn't anything too interesting about it. He's like gambling some money. He's giving away cars. At one point, he gives like what I thought was his girlfriend the whole time, but it's like his assistant that he wants to be his girlfriend.
Oh.
But he goes to get her a new car in the video, and she's like, I don't want another car, dude. Like, she's like dead ass. Like, dude, you've gotten me way too many cars. Like, I don't want another car. Like, people gift stuff like that, and they don't realize, like, the motherfucker has to pay taxes. You get this girl a fucking $200,000 car. She has to pay taxes on it, dude. Like, if she goes to register the car, she's going to have to pay taxes on that shit. It's a lot of goddamn money. Like, I don't have 14 G's to just drop on taxes for my goddamn car like that. You crazy. Hopefully he pays her well. So this is it. This is the roast battle, right? What, do you got to pee?
Yep.
Oh, man, you got to tell a brother. No, I'm joking. I know. You're telling me now. Go ahead. I'm going to change the camera angle. You can pee. Oh, you're on candid cam. No, go ahead. I'm fucking with you. You're on candid camera. Look at that. So I'll give you guys the little... Ashley knows what's happening here. She's part of the show. I'll give you guys the inside scoop. So what we have here is we have this roast battle. I didn't even know that this channel existed until recently. It's a channel literally called Roast Battle. And apparently they hold these roast battles for like up-and-coming comedians and open micers and stuff like that over at the Comedy Spaceship, Joe Rogan's place, right? Now, they usually have these judges, and the judges will, decide which one won the round because it's always 2 people battling at a time. And the judges are more or less the like more famous people on the show. You're not gonna see like Shane Gillis and fucking Mark Norman doing a roast battle on this. Typically you're not gonna see that. It's gonna be more the famous people are the judges, the up and comers are doing the roasting, right? Now, During all of this, the 4 judges that they have are Tony Hinchcliffe, Joe DeRosa, Tommy Pope, and Tim Butterly, right? Now, Tony Hinchcliffe is who we are worried about here tonight because this is a roast battle that Tony is judging, and Tony is the roast god, quote unquote. This guy, according to Rogan, according to all these other comedians that they just suck each other's dicks in the hopes of not getting each other pissed off, they all say Tony is like the roast. He's like the roast master, right? He used to write for the Comedy Central roast. He had his little big moment on the Tom Brady roast where he was telling all those crazy jokes, right? A lot of those jokes were stolen from previous roasts, but, you know, that's for another video. So you would think in a roast battle situation like this where Tony is judging it, when Tony starts cracking jokes, you would think them shits would slap, right? You would think Senor Roast Master would have the roasts on lock. Let's check out this little time code right here to see if that's the case. I want to double check with everyone. Let's make sure Tony's as sharp as everyone says he is.
First.
Why do you keep bringing up the white shit, man? You've been saying it since we got
By the way,
here.
that would be what you say. Why do you keep bringing it up?
Yeah. Right, yeah. And
Because-
I'm Egyptian.
Oh.
I descended from kings.
Yeah. It's a different fucking nationality every week.
By the way, he only says that in front of black people. He's never said that to any white people ever.
No.
I'm Egyptian.
I be descended from kings, motherfucker. Yeah. Shut the fuck up, DeRosa.
Now, look, that's Tony's first one, right? Not as big of a bomb because people are laughing at the fact that he's telling Joe to shut the fuck up. But you notice his first joke is to just say Joe's joke, but in like a black people accent. It's like, that ain't very clever to me. I'm sorry, I don't know. If you're supposed to be the roast master, you could come up with something better than literally what the guy just said. You just repeated the same. I'm descended from kings, motherfucker. He's like, okay. He didn't say it that way. What's the point of that? You trying to say Joe is acting like he's black? Joe has never acted. Joe is the whitest fucking person ever. I think he was like adopted by like Asians or some shit. And he did Egyptian adopted by Asians. That's like a chemical reaction to get the whitest person you've ever met in your entire fucking life.
Shut the fuck up, DeRosa.
Did you enjoy your own joke, Tony?
Look at that bomb.
To your face. You turn that thing towards me. I can't help but to laugh at it.
You make me sick.
I like Joe calling him out. Did you enjoy your own joke, Tony? The only person in the room laughing at it. Shut the fuck up, DeRosa. He always has to be he can't be nice. Tony cannot be nice. There's something about him. He cannot be nice. Like, and you'll hear comedians talk, they go, well, behind, we're off camera, like, Tony's like the nicest guy. I don't believe that for a second. There ain't no fucking way.
Yeah.
This is, comedians speaking in public are like politicians now. Like, you cannot trust them when they're talking about each other. It's like, I never trust them saying, oh, this one's funny. Oh, this one's a nice guy. Oh, this one's They're all being nice in the hopes of working with each other, for each other, off of each other, whatever the situation may be. None of them are real about it. Even this right here, to tell Joe to shut the fuck up. Any normal person would be like, why don't you shut the fuck up? I'll smack your fucking punk ass in your goddamn mouth right the fuck now. How's that? But Joe, you gotta play it cool. You're on stage. Joe's Egyptian, bro. Egyptians don't fuck around with that. Joe will like put you in like a tomb and wrap you up in toilet paper and cover you in honey and let the ants eat you or something like that. Joe does one of them.
Esther won.
Yeah. Cool.
What else is there to say? It's so obvious.
All right.
Look at Tony crumbling, going back into his cave. The good thing Joe was there to keep the conversation going because Tony was bringing that shit to a fucking halt. I like that. Repeating. That repeat, dude. I love that. Now, you remember when we were watching this? That black girl and that white guy, when they were doing their roast battle, the white dude started explaining his jokes, right? And the black girl made fun of him for it. She goes, "Oh yeah, the best jokes all have to be explained," you know? And I told you to hold on to that while we were listening to this. I told you to hold on to that. Cause listen, you guys are gonna love this. Tony's about to start explaining his jokes. That's how bad Tony Hinchcliffe is about to start bombing. He's about to have to explain his jokes to the audience and the other panelists. Listen to this.
Absolutely incredible, ladies and gentlemen. I mean, what can I say? Charlie, as they said, it is really, really hard to do comedy in America, as you could tell by the jokes from Joe DeRosa and Tommy Pope here tonight.
Big swing right there, Tony. Tony is making fun of Joe DeRosa and Tommy Pope's jokes for not slapping, for not hitting, you know? You guys are bombing. You guys wish that you were even half as good as I am. See, you know what Tony's problem is? Is that Tony thinks that because Kill Tony is popular, that he is like the best comedian ever. That couldn't be further from the truth. Just as a matter of fact, having something that popular will take you away from being a better comedian. Because now this thing is your main focus. Kill Tony is making this guy so much more money than he would be making just touring. It's unbelievable. The show's getting 1 to 3 million views per episode. That on just alone, the AdSense money you'd be making on YouTube is nuts, right? Well, not nuts, but it's pretty good. With that big of numbers on those platforms, your price that you would charge for ads to be read on your show would be astronomical. You're talking like between $20,000 to $50,000 per ad read, at least, right? So if you have, I don't know, 6 ad reads in a show, how much money you think you stand to make in an episode? You know, if you're getting 50 G's a pop on the ad read, right? You stand to make a lot of goddamn money. Sorry, guys. My cat just decided to fucking come up and join the podcast. So the thing is making an assload of money. And to Tony, this equates to him being like the greatest comedian that's ever lived. Doesn't work like that. Doesn't work like that. Even nowadays, ticket sales do not equal you being funny. Ticket sales could be Matt Rife. We saw you on TikTok. My mom loves this guy. She thinks he's hot. You know? This is what ticket sales does not mean you're the funniest guy out there anymore. Sorry. That's just not the way it works. Not like it used to back in the day. Back in the day, if you were selling a lot of tickets, you were more than likely a funny-ass motherfucker because people heard about you through word of mouth. At the very least, you had an entertaining gimmick that people at least wanted to watch, right? Now it's not the same. So I just want to make sure we're all, want to make sure we all catch Tony making that remark to these guys before bombing his ass off like he's about to. Take it away, Tony.
It is really, really hard to do comedy in America, as you could tell by the jokes from Joe DeRosa and Tommy Pope here tonight. But it was an incredible performance, Nate. That's the closest I've ever seen you look like a global black woman before. Absolutely dominating. Remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody?
You remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody? You remember her? Anyone, please? I'm dying. I'm dying up here. I'm sweating. My back hurts. Oh my God. Am I having a panic attack? Please. Well, look, he's look at him looking off to the side. He's looking at the producer like, come on, man, help me.
He needs that laugh track.
Yeah, he needs to sweeten the fucking special is what he needs to do. Guys, we went live last night and we watched just a taste of Tom Segura's new comedy special, Teacher, on Netflix. Not even 5 minutes in. The thing was fucking trash, right? The second that our live was over, Netflix copyright the episode, completely struck it down from everything. You can't even go back and rewatch the live. So unless you were there, you can't witness the glory. That was Tom Segura's teacher and us talking shit about it. But we will be working on some stuff to where we will have the live set up on the membership, on the website, all that good stuff. Coming soon. Just stay tuned. Okay? So now let's listen to Tony one more time. This bomb is rough, bro. It was rougher than my squeak just now. Did you hear that? I went full puberty. I said,
I didn't even notice.
I squeaked.
I didn't notice.
I squeaked my ass off. Listen to this bomb from Tony, explaining his joke to the crowd. That's when you know you. Dave Chappelle don't explain his jokes to the crowd. You know, the greats don't explain their joke. All these people say that fucking Andrew Dice Clay is like one of the greats, right? I think Andrew Dice Clay sucks balls. Even Andrew Dice Clay never went on stage and went, "You guys don't get it? Hickory dickory dock?" Like I'm doing like the fucking nursery rhyme and I'm doing. He never did that. I don't think he ever did that, not once. So for Tony to think he's one of the greats of anything and he's having to explain this to people, you lost, buddy. You lost.
I've ever seen you look like a global black woman. But it was an incredible performance, Nate. That's the closest I've ever seen you look like a global black woman before. Absolutely dominating. Remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody? It's a callback to...
Harder than it looks, Tony.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
Harder than it looks, Tony. Harder than it looks. That's Tim Butterly fucking telling. Tim Butterly's like a nobody compared to Tony. Nobody knows who the fuck Tim Butterly is compared to Tony.
Right.
And now Tim is roasting you. Look at that. Tommy Pope over there, drunk as hell. Yo, Tommy is wasted. Every single time Tommy is on anything, he's fucking drunk as shit. They talk about him now on Matt and Shane's Secret Podcast about how wasted this asshole gets. Tommy, you're an alcoholic. You gotta stop. Look at him, frozen. He's had the mic like that to his mouth for the past 35 minutes. He hasn't said a word.
That crushed.
Finally, we got something out of him. I love it. I like that. That's the one thing he said. That crushed. Fucking with Tony.
It's a callback to...
Harder than it looks, Tony.
Oh, yeah, I guess so.
That crushed.
It's a tight crowd. I'm surprised Matt Edgar's stand-up didn't bring you guys to a huge climax already. All right.
Womp womp. He even trying to save it still. Now watch what Tony does here. He pulls a classic Donald Trump. Look, he goes... What'd he say? It's the first time I ever seen you come close to looking like a global black woman. Didn't even make sense, right? I would like, even if people got the reference, it didn't make sense.
Right.
What? He almost looked like a black girl because he won the roast battle just like the black girl did. So all of a sudden he looks like her? Okay. Doesn't make sense. Then he tries saving it with another joke of a reference from some stand-up that's doing stand-up that we don't even fucking know. Like someone from the stage. We are not watching for those people, buddy. So you're making references to them. Nobody gives a fuck. Not even the people in the crowd. The only reason there's people in the crowd is because of these people on stage. That's it.
Yeah.
This show is to get those other people or these people in the panel. You get what I mean? The people on stage just designed for them to get exposure and shit, to start boosting their careers off of the crowds that these panelists would bring to the episode.
Right.
This guy's making fucking references to the fucking open micers on the stage. Now watch, when that bombs, he pulls a classic Donald Trump. Remember we were watching Nick Fuente and he said this thing about Trump. He goes, whenever Trump is unpopular, he starts posting like racist tweets and saying fucking crazy shit to kind of get his base like, yeah! And then they forget about all the shit that he hasn't been doing, right? To like deliver on his promises. Tony pulls a straight Donald Trump. His jokes start bombing. He goes, trans people are fucking gay and they deserve to die. Like, you know, he starts going on this whole thing. Like, how do I get the audience back on my side? And everyone's always making these jokes about the Austin comedy scene turning into this right-wing fucking swamp that nobody wants to go perform at because everyone's saying the N-word and retard and faggot and all this. And Tony's just playing right into that goddamn stereotype. Like, this is so fucking funny. Watch this second bomb. Now watch this pivot.
A global black woman before. Absolutely dominating. Remember the lady that was on just before this, everybody? It's a callback to... Oh,
Harder than it looks, Tony.
oh yeah, I guess so.
That crushed.
It's a tight crowd. I'm surprised Matt Edgar's stand-up didn't bring you guys to a huge climax already. All right, still nothing. Perfect. Okay, they don't remember anything from earlier. But great stuff, Nate. Nate clearly won. Question, Charlie. So you are bi.
Yes.
You have a sister that's trans. Are there other children in the family?
No,
It's just the two of you. Are your parents accepting of you?
Yes.
See that?
Why are we harping on these two?
Yeah.
Why are we harping on those two things? Are you going to attack this man to try to get the crowd back on your side, Mr. Hinchcliffe? That's what my question is. Tony's asking about gay and bi. I would ask that guy. If I was that guy, I would go, are you asking me so that you can turn the crowd back on your side? You can make fun of me for that? Mm-hmm. Is that what you asking? This is a roast battle. That guy would be like well within his rights to do that.
Yeah.
To stop Tony in his tracks and go, look at that asshole. Womp womp.
You are bi.
Yes.
You have a sister that's trans. Are there other children in the family?
No,
It's just the two of you. Are your parents accepting of you?
Yes.
See, that's the problem that I have. This is
Big
why
laugh.
this will never end. It's because parents go, oh, I love you just the way you are. I don't care if there's poop on your dick.
Your parents.
I don't care if there's shit all over my son's baby not making cock. I don't care if God will haunt us forever. I don't care.
I don't care if there's shit on my son's baby not making cock, he says. That is so... please tell me I have the Tony Hinchcliffe soundbite on here. I used to have this soundbite where it was Tony going, sometimes I don't realize how cringe I actually sound. Like, it's crazy, dude. It's like the best soundbite ever. I got to put it back on the board. Do I still have it? No, I don't. I got to get it back. That's so fucking funny. But yeah, so this is what I'm saying. He immediately, and notice to the point I just made, soon as he said that, the crowd, everybody, oh, he's telling the funniest fucking shit I've ever. Austin, Texas is supposed to be like the liberal part of Texas.
But it's Texas.
Yeah, it's still Texas. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing you can do about it. Look at Tony attack this poor man.
I don't care if there's shit all over my son's baby not making cock. I don't care if God will haunt us forever. I don't care if hell is a predestined destination for us eternally.
I've never heard a man try to pretend harder to be straight in my life.
Oh my God!
Listen, my mom is not accepting.
This fucking accent. Can you believe these gays?
Can you believe these gays? I was losing my mind when I first heard this. I was losing my mind. I said, give it up for Joe DeRosa. For it to finally get thrown back at Tony like this, Tony cannot do shit. He's getting hit from every goddamn angle right now.
It's kind of great.
It's so fucking funny. I'm trying to find the goddamn soundbite. I want to find this soundbite. I need to find this soundbite for Tony. But this iPad that I have here is so old that every time I hit anything on it, it's slow as shit. The thing, it won't load for nothing. Let's see. I just hit a soundbite. It still hasn't loaded. Let's see if it loads now. I just hit it again. Still hasn't loaded. In like 5 minutes, you'll just hear the
just sound bites going off.
There it goes. Finally went off. You'll hear like 7 of them go off now. So I love that. As soon as Tony goes, I got the crowd back on my side. I'm making fun of this fucking guy about being a bisexual, trans-loving faggot. I love it. Joe DeRosa immediately, heat seeker missile. He goes, target locked. He goes, I'm about to bust Tony's whole shit up. Calls him out for the guy he actually is.
I don't care if hell is a predestined destination for us eternally.
I've never heard a man try to pretend harder to be straight in my life.
Look, and I love how Tony, when he's saying his joke, he goes, I don't care if God will send us to hell. And he's like in Joe DeRosa's face like that.
Mm-hmm.
I love that. Look at him. As if Joe is supposed to, like, what is he saying the joke to Joe? As if Joe is, like, also like that? Is Joe also bisexual? Joe calling him out.
Oh, my God.
Listen, my mom is not accepting.
This fucking accent. Can you believe these gays? I just about had it with these homos.
I love the way his voice shakes when he says homo. I've just about had it with these homos. Oh.
Look. You came from Kings, I come on Kings. This is the difference between me and Joe. That's the difference.
Kings is my older brother, but go ahead, keep going.
Kings, shut the fuck up. All right? I don't know who the host of this show is either. I ain't never heard of that motherfucker neither. Now look at this. This is nice. You get a 2-for-1. You get the fattest bitch in Austin and a fucking retarded, like, trembling guy. That's what I like to call them. Trembling guys. When they shake like that.
Yeah.
When they have, like, Martin Phillips and they go, oh. You know Martin Phillips? You remember Martin Phillips? You don't remember him? He's the one that kind of, like, the Kill Tony guy that kind of walks all crazy. Martin Phillips. When they shake like that, I like to call them trembling guys. I like to do that. So you got this heifer and this trembling guy, and these two are about to start ganging up on Tony. They actually gang up on Tony. That's how bad Tony's doing. The fucking nobodies on the stage are even roasting the shit out of him. Watch this.
Paige, this is crazy. You look like a queer and a steer.
Thank you. I just wanted to make Tony feel welcome since he came out of the closet to be with us tonight.
Oh!
And you came out of the kitchen, bitch.
Oh! Look, Tony's so gay. That was the gayest response
right
ever. Like, he goes, and bitch, you came out the kitchen, so now what, okay? And he does a little fucking snap. He goes, don't come at me, you fucking fat bitch. Okay?
I just wanted to make Tony feel welcome since he came out of the closet to be with us tonight.
And you came out of the kitchen, bitch.
We both know where we belong.
Look, Tony belong in the closet. She belong in the kitchen. I like a big girl who knows her place. I'll have fries with that, and you can supersize it, please. Look, still late on that soundbite. I went for an explosion this time. I went for a little red bar. Couldn't even get that. We got to get a new iPad. I got to get a new iPad. I might buy myself one for late Christmas. For late Christmas. Now watch these two. Watch these two start ganging up on Tony. Remember, I thought that was the retarded guy that did that. That would have had me dying if this little shaky, if my trembling guy would have been like, like I would have lost my mind.
All right, girls, keep it on Bravo. Chill out, all right? Yeah, sure. You housewives. All right. Paige, this is Dan. You know Dan. What do you know about him? Are you excited about this?
I'm very excited. Dan earned his spot here, too. He's one of the best in New York, and I'm excited to battle him.
All right, I don't care about the battle. All I cared about was them bitches roasting Tony, that big old mama. I like to see a big old mama get that shit off. You know what I'm saying? So how you feeling? Are we feeling like we're on our way out? We feeling maybe a couple more funny vids, and then we can get out of here? What are you thinking?
We can do a couple more.
Let's do a couple more.
You just happened to catch me mid-stretch with that question.
That's what I'm saying. Dude, you want to know what's funny? This one's not really like the funniest video, but you remember last week we covered that Epstein stuff, right?
Yeah.
Dude, get this. Not only did the fucking DOJ submit what they said was footage from inside Jeffrey Epstein's cell, like before he committed suicide, they lied about it completely, right? And then people go, no, this video is from like fucking 5 years ago. A YouTuber posted this on their YouTube channel. This was a kid like trying to emulate the Jeffrey Epstein cell setup and what it would have been like if he actually did kill himself. And the DOJ posted this video with the rest of those files, like as if this was real. Look at this. It's nothing. It's like a nothing video. It's only like 10 seconds long. But they posted this as if like nobody on the internet. Same, like you remember how you said that shit about the Logan Paul thing? And you were like, why would Logan make that PSA as if nobody would fact check that? Nobody would look into that. You know, this is the Epstein files. Everyone's going to look into this. Everyone's been bitching about this for so long. Nobody's going to let this go by unscrutinized in the fucking slightest. So you post something, the DOJ uploads something like this. You're like, what the fuck is even happening, right?
Yeah, and on top of that, so many people don't believe stuff anyways.
Exactly my point. Now get this. We had gotten all of those images, right? And there was this fucking legend on Twitter that like made it to where you could like search all of them and they were all in one spot. We weren't looking at those photos last week. We weren't looking at those on the DOJ website. We were looking at them on the website of the guy that put them all together. Because if you go on the DOJ website, it looks like your computer. Like you have to open a file folder and then all the images are in here and you have to open a folder there and blah, blah, blah.
Geez.
So the guy just extracted all of it and just put it in one database. And then you could, on his site, you could search by name and shit like that, right? So that's what we were looking at, those images and stuff. That was only like the first round that the DOJ was supposed to release. They were supposed to like finish releasing the rest of them, I think by like the 14th or something like that. It is now the 28th when we're recording this, right? A couple days ago, I see something that now the Department of Justice is saying, oh, well, we would release them, but we just found over 1 million new files that we still have to go over and do all the legal redactions and stuff like that. So it might be like at least a couple weeks to a couple months before we can release them. They're already over a week late on releasing them anyway.
Why don't they just keep releasing them out in sections?
I have no idea. But now people are starting to be like, well, Donald Trump ran on the fact that he was going to release them. Then when he was in office, he said that they don't exist and that they were a hoax, right? Now, Congress and the Republicans and Democrats put into place this like Epstein like Transparency Act or whatever the fuck it's called, to where you have to release them. You have no choice now. It is literally, you will go to federal prison if you don't. So now you have to release them. And now you're saying that there's 1 million more files? What happened? It was all a hoax. What happened? And then in the midst of all this, before they had said that it was a hoax, Pam Bondi, who's like the Speaker of the House or some shit like that, she's like someone heavily tied to the Department of Justice in his administration. She said that the files were on her desk and that they were ready to be reviewed and released to the public. That's when Donald Trump said, no, they don't exist. It was a Democrat hoax. And now they're saying there's 1 million fucking more files that they still haven't reviewed yet. And they have to do legal redactions, quote unquote, you know? Some of them really are. Some of them hold up names of minors and things like, you don't want that shit out in the public, right?
Right.
So they really probably do have to do legal redactions. A lot of the redactions of them redacting like random adults' faces and stuff like that, you got to release. Like, why are you even redacting that in the first place, right? So it's just all, I just wanted to show that because I wanted to touch on it from what we had gone through last week. We still have to go through the rest of those photos. And I kind of stopped only because I already know that people are just going to keep, like, people are digging. And yeah. I can, okay, something new comes up. I'll end up seeing someone post a video about it and then I'll dig into it myself, you know, but I don't want to just waste my time digging into it for no reason. I'm not fucking Ian Carroll that I'm just fucking looking into the Epstein files in my spare time for fun. But that was pretty interesting. Check this one out. This is that good old Jesus. This is Jesus right here. Look at this. Oh. Look, this is wild. So you know how these these preachers and stuff like that, they kind of get on this like shit where they think that the Lord is going to fix the situation no matter what the situation is. This is one of those guys. So this guy brings a fucking whole ass rattlesnake onto the goddamn sermon stage and is like, the Lord will protect me. This rattlesnake ain't going to do shit. Let's see if the rattlesnake ain't going to do shit. Let's see what happens. They got him. You see that? You see that? My man got nipped. My man got a little nip on him. Right in his dome piece. Got a little right in the head. That's a bad spot to get. Essentially, if you get venom in your blood like that, you essentially have blood poisoning. That is a shitty spot to get blood poisoning in your head. Like, that's the starting point.
Did you watch this whole thing already?
Yeah, it gets pretty rough.
Okay.
We're going to go through it. Uh-oh. He's leaking. He's saying, y'all said God's a healer, baby. He's telling the band to keep on playing right now. This is one of them good old folk right here.
I'm stressed out for this situation.
This is one of them good old folk. This man said the Lord's gonna heal me. He said, drummer, keep on playing. This is what Jesus wants. This is what Jesus wants. He's bleeding out. He's like fucking spritzing out the side of his head. This is what Jesus wants. He goes, and I'm telling you right now, the Lord is going to heal me. He's going to heal me in ways that you ain't never seen anybody get healed. He's going to give me the ultimate healing.
Yeah.
Yeah, the ultimate. We call that death. Ain't no pain in death, baby. We're going to set you free. You know. The Lord loves you so much, he's about to take you with him off of that snake bite, dude. I love that. He goes, keep on playing. Look at the caption. Keep on playing. Now it's starting to hit him. He's finally starting to feel. He's like, yo, I'm feeling a little slow right now, man. Feeling a little slow. You know? Like, you could see it. You could see he's still got the adrenaline right here. As soon as he, like, takes a step up and, like, really lifts his head up, that's when the venom's going to hit. He's going to go, whoa, dude. Holy shit. Right there. Right there. Bro, people's kids are in this goddamn church. Like, that girl was probably, like, rubbing her kids back or something like that. You know what I mean? Trying to, like, soothe them. This guy is dying on the stage. Like, this is a rattlesnake. You will die if you do not get medical treatment, like, immediately. Like, you need to get treatment before the bite. Like, that's how quick you need to be with the goddamn rattlesnake. You will die.
It bit you in the head.
Yes. And that shit, I don't know if it's a rattlesnake. I forget what venom it is, but that shit is diabolical. You ever see, like, I've seen this video where this guy takes, like, a couple drops of venom and puts it in, like, a shot glass of blood. And, like, not even a couple minutes later, he goes to shake the shot glass of blood, and the blood is like gelatin. So, like, that's what it'll be doing inside of your body. It will, like, just be, like fucking thickening your blood and, like, poisoning like, you're just gonna be getting fucked up, dude. That's running through your, coursing through your body. Holy hell. He goes, I think I'm about to pass out right now. The Lord is feeling. The Lord is hitting me like that freight train I was talking about, and I feel like I'm gonna pass out from the Lord's will. You know, this is like what's happening here. Look at him. Watch how this asshole ends up. Look at that girl grabbing his back and trying to prey on him. Bro, this isn't a spirit bomb. Like, you ever see you never seen Dragon Ball Z. The spirit bomb. It's like, he's like holding his hands up and he's gathering like energy from like all of the world. You know what I mean? He's getting the spirit of the world, you know? And like people can touch Goku, the main character. They can touch Goku and transfer their energy into him. And they do it. They touch Goku's back. They go, don't worry, we're going to make the spirit bomb bigger. And they touch him. And it's like this girl is like essentially treating this guy as if he's like a spirit. This guy is making a spirit bomb and she's about to channel her godly will into him.
In tongues, too.
To help heal him. Yeah, and she's just going, here. She sounds like that cat. You ever see the video of that cat that like kind of sounds like a human and it's just going like
yeah.
You know, she kind of sounded like that a little bit. She's like
Kentucky.
Kentucky is where that was? Oh, that's what you read on there?
Yeah.
We can do this last one. I wanted to touch on this before we get out of here. This is Jonah Hill now.
Oh. What's happening here?
Broski, what is going on with Jonah goddamn Hill, bro? Like, I do not know what to even call this right here.
What?
I thought that this was not real at first. But
is it maybe for a movie?
I mean, it has to be, dude. Let's actually look into this. Jonah Hill's new look. Let's see. Okay, so it is for a new comedy movie. Because that shit, I'm telling you, when I saw that, I was like, what is even happening? But let's take the weird look out of it. How skinny he is still off-putting to me.
Yeah.
I don't care about the weird, like, cheetah print, whatevers, and all that. It's the skinniness and, like, the beard and all that is where I'm kind of like, what is going on here? You know, are you doing, and if it's for a comedy movie, you don't have to do this like Christian Bale where you get like crazy skinny for your role. Like that
it's a comedy movie.
It's a fucking comedy movie, dude. Relax. So Jonah Hill is turning heads on the set of his new comedy Cut Off after being photographed looking nearly unrecognizable. The 41-year-old actor appears noticeably slimmer with blonde hair and a beard while filming in Los Angeles along Kristen Wiig. The two star as entitled... the two of them star as entitled twins whose wealthy parents suddenly cut them off financially. Okay, so let's check out these other images of him. Again, the outfit is not what's throwing me off.
Look how skinny his arms are.
Look at his no butt.
Yeah, no
Look
butt
at his
too.
pancake of butt. Look at that. That's no butt.
That's no butt.
You have no butt.
He's got the gone ass.
This is negative ass.
Yeah.
You owe ass to the bank of ass. That's how little ass you have. You owe it to the bank of ass. And trust me, we're coming to collect soon.
Do you think maybe he's on the GLP ones?
On like the Ozempis and shit like that? I can see that. I can see Ozempic being thrown into the mix here. Because something has to be up. Again, to the point that we're making, if this is for the movie role, there are no Oscars again. You know what I mean?
I don't know
what are you doing it for?
We'll read that bottom part. I don't think that's it.
Okay, hold up, because I stopped reading.
No, I mean.
So, look, Hill not only stars in the film, but also co-wrote and directed it. The cast includes Bette Midler. I know you want me to read the bottom part, but I just want to finish it out. The cast includes Bette Midler and Nathan Lane as the twins' parents. Hill was last seen on screen in You People, which he was a very normal size in. I don't know if you've seen You People, but he was marrying a black woman, and her father was like Eddie Murphy, who was like a black guy that essentially hated white people.
Okay.
And that was pretty much the whole thing. Last time he was on screen, he starred in You People and has continued building his career behind the camera following mid-90s and the documentary Stutz. That documentary Stutz was retarded. He did a documentary where he basically like interviewed his therapist the whole time. It's like, what are you, fucking gay? In past years, Hill has openly asked fans and media to stop commenting on his body, saying even well-meaning remarks can be harmful. His latest transformation is once again sparking conversation as filming on Cutoff moves forward.
So
Dude,
he's probably having some kind of like issue and is on Ozempic or some sort of mess.
okay, well, you have to fix your shit. I'm sorry. You don't. If you are a celebrity and you don't want people talking about you like this, you have to fix it. I'm sorry. You have no choice. Like, and this is why I say you have no choice. It's not to dehumanize you or to say that you have no right or whatever in the matter. But if you want to remain in the limelight like this, if you want to keep starring in movies, if you want to keep doing these things, you have to understand that we are always going to talk about your appearance. It's never not going to happen. So for you to sit there and go, oh, would you guys please stop fucking... Okay, then stop making movies. Stop doing anything where you're going to be on the carpet. Stop doing all that shit, and then you get what you want. But until then, you cannot have your cake and eat it too. I'm sorry. That's not how that works. Anyone in the public eye, you're up for scrutiny.
Well, yeah.
This right here, I'm sure someone at some point in my life will be like, what the fuck was going on there? You know? And I will answer to that. I will say I was having too much fun. Okay? You know? And that will be the end of it. But I won't sit there and go, will you please not bring it up? That was a different time in my life, and I'm ashamed of it, you know? I did it. I'm here, you know? And hopefully we'll be here for years and years to come. I think that's going to do it, though, for this episode. I'm feeling I'm hungry as hell, for one. So I could definitely go for a couple sandwiches or something like that. And we got a lot of work to do, as per usual, on the back end of the show. So I thank you all for sticking around for yet another wonderful episode of Lost Docs Media. As always, this is the worst part of the show, the end. Be sure to catch us every Wednesday on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and anywhere else you listen to your favorite podcasts. Audio episodes go up 4:30 a.m. Video episodes go up on YouTube and Spotify at 4 p.m. Be sure to visit lostox.media to stay up to date with all things Lost Ox Media. You can follow us on our socials, and you can support the show by buying merch, sweatshirts, fucking mugs, t-shirts, hats, hoodies, all sorts of good shit on there. So be sure to support us. That's lostaux.media. Until next time, I wish you all a great week. I bid you adieu, and I bid you goodbye. See ya.